There comes a moment in your life when the world underestimates you for the last time, when you stop breaking and start becoming, when every wound turns into armor and every betrayal becomes fuel. This is that moment. Today, you rise. Intro: the darkness you needed. Nobody can hold you back anymore. Not the people who doubted you, not the ones who lied to you, not the ones who wanted you weak, small, silent. Because what they didn't know is that you were learning. You were observing. You were sharpening yourself in the shadows. And now, the version of you that's emerging is someone they cannot stop. Unshakable, unbreakable, unstoppable, the birth of inner strength. Inner strength isn't built in comfort. It's built in isolation, in the nights when you cried alone, in the days when you kept walking, even though every part of you wanted to quit. You didn't fall apart. You evolved. Your silence built discipline. Your loneliness built independence. Your suffering built character. You have survived storms that would have destroyed weaker people. So understand this clearly. You are not ordinary. You are forged. Machiavellian principle number 1, control your emotional kingdom. Machiavelli teaches the man who rules himself is harder to conquer than the man who rules a city. Your emotions are your first empire. If you can control anger, you control conflict. If you can control fear, you control risk. If you can control desire, you control manipulation. When people try to provoke you, stay calm. When they expect you to react, stay silent. When they want you weak, stand tall. Your emotional self-control makes you unpredictable. And unpredictability is power. You will face people who smile at you, but secretly hope you fail. People who pretend to support you, but silently fear your potential. People who betray you, not because you hurt them, but because your strength threatens their comfort. Good. Let them talk. Let them doubt. Let them underestimate. Every enemy you have is confirmation that you are rising higher than they ever expected. Your goal isn't to fight them. Your goal is to rise so far above them that their presence becomes irrelevant. Transforming pain into power. Pain is not your punishment. Pain is the bridge between who you are and who you must become. Every heartbreak taught you to choose better. Every betrayal taught you to trust slower. Every failure taught you to plan smarter. Nothing was wasted. Nothing was pointless. Nothing was random. Your pain was training you, preparing you, hardening your spirit so that no future storm can break you again. You don't run from pain anymore. You use it. Machiavellian principle number 2, strategy over impulse. Machiavelli wrote, "The wise win before they fight. The foolish fight before they win." This is where 99% of people lose. They react without thinking. They speak without planning. They act without strategy. But not you, not anymore. Your moves will be calculated. Your decisions will be deliberate. Your actions will be precise. Study people. Study situations. Study yourself. Know the game before you play the game. That is how power is earned. That is how leaders rise. That is how the unstoppable are made. Becoming mentally untouchable. There is a mindset that only a few ever reach. A place inside where nothing can shake you. Not insults, not envy, not betrayal, not loss. This is called the untouchable mentality. It is built by discipline, by consistency, by staying loyal to your goals even when nobody is watching, even when nobody believes in you, even when you're tired, broken, or alone. Untouchable mentality means you rise anyway, you push anyway, you fight anyway, because your mission is bigger than their opinions. Machiavellian principle number 3, appear weak, strike strong. Machiavelli warns, a wise man disarms his opponent by hiding his strength. You don't need to show your progress. You don't need to reveal your plans. You don't need to announce your next move. Move quietly, work silently, grow privately. Let them think you're not doing anything. Let them think you're falling behind. Let them think you're losing. Then one day, you appear with results so powerful, so undeniable, so unstoppable, that they never recover from underestimating you. Silence is strategy. Results are revenge. Surviving betrayal is one of life's darkest teachers. It breaks the naive parts of you. It kills the soft parts of you. It forces you to mature in ways comfort never could. But betrayal does something else, something powerful. It reveals who you truly are when the world tries to destroy you. And if you're still here, still standing, still fighting, then you are stronger than every person who tried to break you. You survived what was meant to end you. That is power no one can take, becoming the strongest version of yourself. Becoming unstoppable is not about muscles, it's not about money, it's not about titles, it's about mind, it's about will, it's about inner fire, it's about waking up every day and becoming slightly better than who you were yesterday. Read more, think more, train more, observe more, work more, focus more. You are sculpting a version of yourself that your past self would fear and your future enemies will regret meeting. Machiavellian principle number 4. Win without fighting. The highest form of power is influence, not force, not intimidation, not aggression. True power is when your presence shifts the room, when your calmness crushes chaos, when your silence demands respect, when your energy makes people adjust themselves. That is domination. That is leadership. That is mastery. And that is who you are becoming. Final rise, the unbreakable. You look at how far you've come. Look at how much you survived. Look at how many times you rose, even when everything tried to bury you. You are not the same person you were. You have evolved. You have sharpened. You have ascended. Nothing can stop you now. Not doubt, not fear, not failure, not enemies. This is your time, your rise, your era. You are becoming unstoppable, unbreakable, untouchable. Remember this: no one can destroy a mind that refuses to surrender. The shadow within. Mastering the dark side of your mind. There is a part of you that you've ignored for too long, a part that holds your real power, your shadow. Your shadow is every emotion you suppressed, every truth you denied, every strength you buried because the world told you to stay small. Your shadow is not evil, it's untapped power. The anger you hide, it can become discipline. The fear you feel, it can become awareness. The doubts haunting your mind, they can become strategy. Your shadow is your unused strength. And once you master it, you become someone the world cannot predict, and therefore cannot control. Most people run from their darkness. You walk toward it. You explore it, you harness it. Because inside that shadow is the version of you that never hesitates, never breaks, never bows. This is the part of you that rises when your body is tired. This is the part of you that keeps going when your mind wants to quit. This is the part of you that sees through lies, manipulation, and fake intentions. This is your inner commander, your inner king, your inner warrior. And once you embrace that darker side, not to harm others, but to build yourself, you become dangerously disciplined, dangerously focused, dangerously unshakable. This is what Machiavelli meant when he said it is better to be strong than loved, feared than ignored, respected than accepted. You don't exist to please the world anymore. You exist to master yourself, to rise above the noise, to build a level of power that can't be taken, can't be broken, can't be weakened. When you integrate your shadow, you stop caring about opinions. You stop chasing validation. You stop letting emotions control your destiny. You become complete, whole, balanced, powerful. And in that balance, you unlock a mind that becomes impossible to manipulate, impossible to deceive, impossible to destroy. This is your evolution. This is your ascent. This is the next stage of your power. The rise of the strategic mind. Your life changes the moment you stop reacting and start thinking like a strategist. Strategists don't rush, they don't panic, they don't act out of emotion, they observe, they analyze, they strike with precision. A strategic mind understands that not every battle is worth fighting. Some wars are won simply by walking away. Some victories come through silence. Some enemies defeat themselves through their own chaos. The strategic mind plays long-term. It invests in the future. It moves with intention. It grows quietly. And while everyone else is distracted by noise, you are building. While they argue, you evolve. While they try to impress others, you sharpen your edge. Because strategy is the ultimate weapon. It makes you powerful without aggression. influential without force, dominant without violence. It gives you control over your destiny, control over your emotions, control over your rise. This is the power very few ever reach. But you are reaching it now. You are stepping into a level of self-mastery that separates the kings from the common, the disciplined from the defeated, the unstoppable from the average. You are becoming the type of person who doesn't follow life, you lead it. This is the mind of the unstoppable. This is the essence of Mind Cipher. This is your transformation.